Right, we have, what's this? Is that the what we currently have? Yeah. So we want milk, and is that clothing? Cloth. Milk, cloth, and corn. We can get some of that, but that's not what we need. Milk, cloth, and corn. See, we can get, is that cloth? I think that's cloth. Yeah. Well, that's cotton actually, isn't it? Did you want cotton? They don't want cotton. Okay. Right, can you see milk? There's milk. And there's corn. Oh, what's wrong with that? Express lines in danger as faster locomotive is available. Oh, didn't even know it told you that. Okay. Right, so in our engine section here, it shows you all our different trains that we've got. So you can see that one's 31 miles an hour, that's 32, and that's 40. Okay. You can replace remote locomotives, and you can tell us to do all of them if you want.
Well done. The citizens of Denver are impressed by the railroad.
There we go. I've upgraded all of them to the faster trains now. So they all look like that. They're all that blue train. So they'll run a lot faster, and I should get a... Well, no, a turn the newspapers off, and you would normally get a thing saying you broke a world record or something with speed, but we won't get that at the moment. What I might do, I need to find a milk. I know there's one at the top. We need to connect to Rock Springs as well, I think. We do, later on. 16 meat, so the meat is now currently going to Cheyenne. Right, I'm just going to do a milk here, it's fine. We'll do it as a new one. They don't want cloth at the moment, but I'm not going to do a big one, that's fine. Let's do milk. But I am actually going to connect it to Miles City as well. If we get another city in it, you see, then we're dealing with more people, so we might get a better standing. So we need to connect a line, so it's going to be that second one in, so it connects to the other side. Once you've played it a little bit yourself, anyway, you will get used to the controls and oh, that's jumped up loads, and how it works. It's just a case of playing it for a few hours. Like I said, I've probably been playing it for about 15 hours or so. Right, what I want to do here, I've got people that are going to be coming in here. So, if I connect another line here, like that, and then I get the station, the signal.
Cheyenne will flourish thanks to you. And for each mile of track that we lay, we receive 10 square miles of land. The politicians have no idea of the value of the assets they're giving away, but that stays between us.
Wait, why has it gone there? I've told it not to go that way. Eh? I've told it not to go. Right, that's wrong. It should be this way. And it goes that way. So, yeah, so the train coming this way, we're going here. And then back out there. Oh, what's happened there? What happened then? I have no idea why that's just done that. Honestly, I don't know why it just... What's going on? It shouldn't be doing this. I don't know why it's doing this. Let's just do a line here a minute. Oh, what's it doing? Right. Save. I just want to bulldoze this part here. There we go. For some reason, it bugged out. So we want that one. But then we also want that one. Sorry about that. I don't know why it did that. Right. So we want some signals as well. So the trains are going to be coming in this way. So we don't want them to go. Is it going to let me put a signal on here? No. Because it's not long enough. Okay. Sorry, I'll get it right in a minute. There we go. Right, so we want a signal saying... Oh, don't say it's too short again. Just a little signal at the end. It's not letting me do one, is it? No. Maybe I don't need a signal on that side then. Because that will come in here and it will go into the shortest one, which means it will be that one. Which then means it goes out. Right, we'll see if that works. Let's do a new train. Right, so this is going to go Miles, Wilson. Oh, no, actually, I don't want it to be Browns. Miles, Wilson, and then Cheyenne. Wilson, Miles. Let's see if that works. We'll follow it. So it's loading up with people. Which is the bad thing actually, because that means it's not going to pick up any of the milk, which is the whole point of me doing this. That's annoying. I might have to change it to freight only. Let's see what it does. Right, so it's gone into the right one. But it didn't stop because I told it not to. So it's now got to wait for this one to come back. Which is here. And that one should go down that one. Allowing this one to now go. Oh wait. Why is it not going? It's not allowing it to go. Why is that? Do I need a signal on this side as well? Saying you can stop there. Let's see if that allows it to work. Not quite sure why it did that. Right, so it's coming back. And once this reaches the station, this one should be allowed to go. No. Okay, maybe I put the wrong one down then. So let's grab a signal. Maybe I just need to do that. The other thing I could think of is if I just do a second line. Which I didn't really want to do, but I can do. You know what? I think I will. Instead of trying to figure it out, I'm just gonna do this. Why is it not letting me take it in there? Huh. This is a lot harder than it looks. I don't know what. Why is it not letting me do that? It won't let me do that. Right, so that's now got 2 of those. 2 trains can't start their journey because they might collide on the same stretch of rail track. You can add more track to it in a direction. Okay. Well, now it's got that, can I not just do these? Like that. There we go. They can now pass each other. Fair enough. Will it not let me do the one on here though? No. I'm going to stick that like that because then that should stop the other one from coming in here. Let's see if that works. So it's there. Yep, and that's caused it to go on this one. Right, okay, so it's better than nothing. It's just not great. Because I do actually want another train as well. I know I shouldn't. But they need milk. So I'm going to stick a milk one on there. It's going to cause tons of delays, but I want milk. So, what can you do? You can plan it better, I suppose, but other than planning it better, what can you do? Eh? Nothing. Right, anyway, slow down, slow down. Right, let's have a look at the tasks. Right, so we've done the first 5. Okay. Connect. Right, so we've got how many years? 1 year to connect Omaha and Rock Springs. Right, Rock Springs is here, so let's build a train station. Yeah. Right. Also, what it will do is if you've got a load of train stations built. Which one are I using? I'm not using the 3rd one down. If you build a lot of train stations and you don't have them connected, so you build like one in a couple of cities, like one there and one down here, one there, but they don't actually have connections with lines, then it won't let you build any more connections in cities until you connect those ones up, because the towns won't be trusting you. They'll be like, you haven't connected that one up yet, so we don't want you connected to us.
Now you've managed to cross the Great Plains. A masterpiece.
Okay. So we have Rock Springs connected. So transport 100 passengers from Cheyenne to Rock Springs without stopping. Let's just see if we can get a faster train. So at the moment we can go 40 miles an hour. Fastest one here is this guy at 46. But we need 3 more innovations. Is there anything I can get for 100? Is it any innovations or... Like, do these count? No. Oh god, I've just wasted that. So I need 3 of them. Is there any that are 200 points or are they all 300? Or all 300? Oh, that's 100. Okay. There's another train there at 40 miles an hour. Right, there we go. So I need 100 points and then I can get a 40-mile-an-hour train. What we want now is, there's two 40 miles, they're both express. Right, so we'll grab that one, and we'll do a dining car and a mail car and a caboose. And we would tell it to go from there to there, and we only want express, which is passengers. And go, and we should start picking passengers up. And I think this might be the last task as well. And if you didn't notice, I connected it to the third track here. The reason why is because that one is connected to nothing, so there shouldn't be anything blocking it from entering here. Right, see that one, we've got private things, so that one actually wants cotton now, so it can make some more cloth. And there's a meat industry here, so it actually wants cows. Well, there's cotton, so I could get some cotton. Oops. So let's get some cotton. Without crossing streams. There we go. Right, now we do want a signal here so that the train can stop to allow the other ones to get finished. And then we'll just set up a simple train that goes from there to there. So that one's been given a couple of passengers, but not a lot. This one should now be bringing the cotton down. Choo-choo! Let's ride along as it comes into Cheyenne. I'm just going to stop at the signal because I'm guessing there's going to be another train pulling in or something. Doesn't look like it, does it? To say stop. Where's a train? Is that pulling into our station? Looks like it is. There it is. What I might do is connect that second one to this one as well, so it can pick which one it wants to go into. I'll do that in a minute. Is that on green? No. Come on, swap over. I think it's repairing that one because it doesn't normally take this long. I could jump to it and have a look, but no point. Maybe just wait a few seconds. Come on. Passengers would be getting annoyed. What's it doing? There we go, it's loading itself back up again. Oh wow, the actual sign actually moved as well, I didn't think it moved. Right, so we're gonna pull in. Morning, 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 morning. And then we should flip so we can see it being loaded. Oh, there's a guy up there as well. Is he going to commit suicide or something? Right, so... Oh, it's... Oh yeah, it's just dropping off the cotton, isn't it? Of course it is. Right, so what I was saying I was going to do is grab this, and if it will let me... Oops. There we go. So basically when it gets here, it depends on which track is free, and it should just go down whichever one's available, in theory. Let's see if that works, because... oh no, it's gone out now. Let's see which one it goes down by default. I'm guessing it's going to be the one that's on that side. Oh no, it's slowing down. So maybe it's not going to go on either, because that one's coming down as well. Oh no, it's going on that one. Okay. Right, that one's giving me the warning, which basically means I haven't done a supply tower, because I totally forgot. There we go. Let's just see where we're up to in regards to our task. So, we have done 54 people, so we're very close to completing that mission. Which train is that? Is that the one that's the passenger one? Yep. So it looks very nice, that one actually, with green and purple. I don't know how it's coloured itself in on that colour, because I don't think that was the colour it was, but I don't know if you know this about me, but whenever I have like a customise your character kind of mode, I always do them in green and purple. They're just the two colours that I always use, green, purple and yellow, if you have to have through. So that's quite strange how it's done green and purple, so I didn't think it was a green and purple train. So it's good that I now know that whenever it has that exclamation mark, it basically means that I haven't got one of those set up. So I've got Omaha, is that actually doing good or is it rubbish? Yeah. Omaha's doing crap, okay. But we have got quite a bit of bit going on down here. There's Cheyenne, which is getting bigger. It's not getting too big though. I would like it if it was getting bigger than this. What I would need for that though is some meat. I've already got two things coming down here. What about... because I've got a spare one here, haven't I?
Progress is enormous.
Okay.
The Far West is no longer so far away anymore, and the people are slowly realizing that trade helps create prospering cities. We still have a long way to go, but the Transcontinental Railroad is coming.
Cool, so that's the tutorial mission. What you can do now is once you finish this, you can then come back into the mission and carry on messing about. This is probably the best mission to mess about on because there's no opponents. So you can do everything at your own pace. As you can see at the top, I've already raised $1.5 million on this one. So it's quite easy to, you know, get to grips with the mechanics and find out what's going on. What I was about to do just then was connect that spare track that I had in Cheyenne to the cattle farm that I had before, with a direct line, and have another train set up there so it can supply cattle to Cheyenne to turn into meat, because the more productive the city is, the more people will live there and the bigger it will become, and the more business you'll get in regards to like sending stuff in and out of the town. But anyway, I'm going to press X and have a look at our stats.
In spite of all the challenges, the Union Pacific Railroad managed to cross the endless expanses of the Great Plains and conquer the merciless slopes of the Rocky Mountains. The Central Pacific Railroad approached from the west, but the winter of 1868 brought all work to a standstill. The two lines lay just a few hundred miles across from each other, in the middle of nowhere in the mountains. The dream of the first transcontinental railroad seemed to be within touching distance, but was buried by house-high masses of snow and blown away by icy snowstorms, a dream that had begun almost 4 decades before.
There we go. So our stats was President. Did all 8 tasks. The time rating, I only got 18.28 on this one. When I first did it, I got a 20. But I'm guessing that's because I spent quite a lot of this time talking. So the initial capital 1, we couldn't alter that. Competitor 1, we couldn't alter that. Map rating 1.5, I think that's just because it's an easy map. And pause mode rating 1.25. So if you don't mind the fact that you can't pause the game, I recommend, if you play it, to put it on the mode that Trainiac, where it doesn't pause the game. And as you saw there, I had plenty of time to play through it. There was no time issues, nothing like that. So it's nice and easy to get to grips with it, and you get an extra boost of 25% as well. So my overall rating was 35.3, and if it's over 30, you're a president rating. I've completed 2 chapters so far, and both of them I've hit president. It's not since the update that we got the other day. It's a lot easier to hit president than it used to be. My first ever playthrough and completion that I did on the tutorial level, I got I think it was either accountant or conductor on the side. So it has been made a lot easier, which I'm going to query, but it does seem like it's been made easier. But yeah, so game mode campaign, region the north. It took us 3 years and 6 months to complete the game. I know it may not have seemed like it was that long, but it was 3.5 years. But yeah, my first playthrough, I think it was like 2 years that I managed to do it in. My company value was 5 million, 11 rail lines, 14 stations, and 1,644 meters. What's that? Miles in length. With 50 trains. Oh no, 50 wagons. So each train has like up to 8 wagons. So 50 wagons. And obviously the company value and the route length. What's the info about rating? That just tells you where it is. That's fine. Well, but yeah. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stop it there. Let me know if you want to see more. I personally don't mind doing more of this game. I've been waiting for this game for a very long time. But obviously I can't give any impressions of whether I like it or not. And I can't push you towards it. I can't do any kind of review or anything until the 26th of January. But I can play through the other stuff. So if you do want me to come back to it, what I might do is do one that I've not done. So jump into one of the scenarios, for example, because I've not touched those yet. I've only done my chapters. So I won't mind doing one of them blind. It just obviously would be stretched over a couple of videos like this one was, because it does get quite long. Just leave a like, leave a comment if you want me to do more, if you want to see anything, or if you've got any questions. Share and subscribe if you want to, it really helps me out. Yep, I'll see you in my next video. And like I said, if you do like the game, it's out later on this month, published by Calypso. It's called Railway Empire, and yeah, I think you've seen a pretty nice chunk of it. And this is, like I said, the new tutorial that we got in the update the other day. It is subject to change because it's still technically in early access on PC, so they are constantly changing it around, then porting the updates to the console. But yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in my next video.